Are business recommendations a worthwhile addition to your LinkedIn profile? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and answer to that, and that's coming up right now. Hey there, Mark Warnken here, your social media for business expert. And if this is your first time here, this channel is all about helping you grow your business or brand utilizing all of the major platforms. So hit the subscribe button below to stay up to date with everything social media. I release video content just like this every week, and you definitely don't want to be missing out on that. People ask me all the time, Mark, should I be having business recommendations listed or attached to my LinkedIn profile? And my answer to that is always 100% yes, because we're living in a modern world where your social media sites and very much your LinkedIn profile might be the first and might be the only touch point that the business community has of you. So whenever they land on your LinkedIn profile, they're going to decide within seconds whether they like what they see, or they will decide to either click off and the opportunity will be lost. So having business recommendations, or to use another term, a reference or a testimonial, having those front and center on your LinkedIn profile, I believe is an absolute essential for everyone in business these days. So let's go to some live screen action now, where we will have a look at some LinkedIn profiles. I will show you where those business recommendations appear as well, and how prominently they can be appearing. And let's see if we can find some great examples of recommendations as well to show you as some examples.
So here we are on my LinkedIn profile, Mark Warnken. If we aren't yet connected on LinkedIn, by all means, send me a connection request and let's open up the lines of communications. So when people land on your LinkedIn profile, they're going to decide within seconds whether they like what they see, and they will scroll down and start to read more, or they will click off and the opportunity will be lost. That's why it's important to have an eye-catching profile to really grab the attention of someone who's landed there. Now, one of the most important parts of that, we're living in an amazing world, is your business recommendations. So if I scroll down the bottom, this is where the business recommendations are now listed. Now, a recommendation on LinkedIn could also be referred to as a testimonial or a reference. Now, I'm quite lucky. I've got quite a few of them, and I know from certainty they actually help grow my business. I get new clients all the time because of the social proof. People are able to read what others have said about me, and I know it leads to more customers, more clients, and more work for myself. But let's look at some other LinkedIn profiles and some of the testimonials that are attached to them as well. Now, Monica's a client of mine and a friend of mine that I've worked with a few times. She's a public relations specialist here in Sydney. She does amazing work. She's a speaker. She's got lots and lots of knowledge. So when someone lands on her profile, straight away they see what she does. And if we don't have to go too far down on Monica's profile, and this is where all of her business recommendations are listed. And I've just by scanning them, you can get to see that Monica is a specialist in her field. The credibility is there, the trust is there, and I know from experience that these recommendations help Monica get business as well. Monica is not only an experienced media professional, she's also warm, authentic and generous. Monica was invited to participate. Monica is such a well-spoken, down-to-earth professional. Monica's presentation, Profile to Profit, was very well received. Highly recommendation. Was a masterclass. Monica delivered a presentation jammed packed with information. So the world of public opinion, or the social proof, lots and lots of people are building the credibility for Monica, and I know that will help grow her business and brand as well. Now, the next profile I want to show you is Tom Davis. Now, Tom's from St. Louis. We were actually able to do business together online. The amazing platform of LinkedIn brought us together, and I was able to work with Tom, and it was a joy to do so. Tom's an expert in the healthcare field, and if we scroll down on his profile again, we can see what the wider business community has to say about Tom, and this is where the social proof comes into play. Highly recommend Tom for anyone looking to get involved in telemedicine. In only one conversation with Dr. Tom, I learned more about government regulations of Medicare Advantage plans, etc., etc. Wow. The word thank you isn't gracious enough. Over the past years, I've enjoyed reading Tom's blogs. At the suggestion of a prospective attendee, I engaged Dr. Tom. So here we go, social proof. We can keep scrolling and scrolling. It will never end. Tom's got a great bunch of amazing LinkedIn recommendations as well. As we move on to the next profile, Amanda Rose, she's an amazing businesswoman here in Sydney. I've shared the stage with her a few times. Amazing speaker, businesswoman, presenter, all of that, and that reflects in her LinkedIn profile. And if we scroll down to the bottom, she's got a whole bunch of amazing testimonials as well. And here they are listed. Hearing Amanda speak is a wonderful experience. I recently worked with Amanda on a series of videos for my company. The process was a pleasure. I was referred to Amanda by a colleague through LinkedIn. There we go. See, LinkedIn does work, referrals and everything else. It's amazing. Amanda is a person with boundless energy and creativity. We could go on and on and on, but the idea of this exercise is to show you what's possible, and for you, your business or brand, the importance of having testimonials and recommendations attached to your profile. Now, another client that I've worked with, Randy's in Florida and I'm in Sydney, and we got to work together by the amazing platform of LinkedIn. We found each other, we got connected, and we've been able to work together a few times as well. Randy's got a great business helping business hospitality and healthcare professionals with cost-effective, hassle-free employee engagement. Now, he's strong on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and a few of the other platforms as well. But if we scroll down and have a look, let's see what the business community has to say about Randy as well. I had the pleasure of working with Randy as a guest on his YouTube channel, very professional, highly engaged. Randy's impact on employee engagement is felt immediately when he begins working with the team. How fantastic is that? I really appreciate how Randy makes himself very accessible to our clients. I worked with Randy for many years and he's a consummate professional. I've worked with Randy for 10 years. So social proof very much all over Randy's profile as well. And I know from experience, again, having worked with him, this helps him gain new customers and clients all the time as well. So the last one I want to finish on, Stephen Lewis here in Sydney, Australia. He's a business colleague of mine. Steve is an amazing wordsmith. I write the words that make you money. He's a copywriter. He's a copywriter with exceptional skills and talent. His profile reflects that. He's always engaging and always present here on LinkedIn, some great video content as well. And if we scroll down to the bottom, what does the business community have to say about Stephen? Stephen is the guru when it comes to words. It's not just websites and marketing. Stephen has worked with us, etc., etc. Our typical clients approach us to drive traffic to their website. However, the copy on the website does not speak to their target market. So Nicholas gave a great testimonial. Stephen has been running online and face-to-face courses. There we go. He's got social proof for somewhere that he's been doing work for. Jonathan, with Stephen, you see what you get, which is why I like working with him. There we go. Social proof. We could go on and on. Well, here we go. I actually gave Stephen a reference or a recommendation a few years ago. I said, I'm a LinkedIn specialist, but I'm not a writing expert. That's why I engaged Stephen to do this job for me. Stephen has an amazing way to bring to life the written word and make them jump off the page at you. He's also a fantastic speaker who has his audience in laughter. Well, there we go. So we finish on that one. I actually gave a personal recommendation to Stephen. I forgot that I did that, but it still appears front and center on his profile. So there we go. That's the importance of having business recommendations. I fully endorse everyone. I fully recommend everyone having recommendations attached to your LinkedIn profile because it will help you 100% gain new customers and clients.
So there we go. Hopefully you found this video informative, entertaining and helpful. And I've explained to you the importance of having some business recommendations attached to your LinkedIn profile. Hopefully I've now inspired you to go out and get some of them. Send me a link of your LinkedIn profile as well. Once you have some of those recommendations, I would love to review it and give you a thumbs up as well. Now, if you're watching this video on any of the social platforms, don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube, like me on Facebook. Mark Warnken, your social media for business expert, and I will see you again in another video real soon.